fucker, asshole. I answer to most. It doesn't matter. Telemarketers. How many of you here love telemarketers? No, not really. I used to hate them, and I have found a new game, both either texting or calling. Years ago, I can't remember how long ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, they called me and trying to sell me some stuff, and I was at my in-laws' house bored by myself. And I said, fuck it, let's have some fun. So I pretended to be a 16-year-old Filipino kid. Parents left me alone for like 2 months while they went back to the Philippines, and I just messed with these people, and they're from the Midwest. I probably had them going for like 20 minutes, just talking to me. And finally I was like, man, how am I gonna let these people go? So I just screamed, holy shit, my cat's on fire, and I hung up. I thought, wow, all right, that worked. 5 minutes later, they called back. Is your cat okay? Like, no, he's still on fire. We're barbecuing. And then I hung up again. So I don't think that person, I don't know what they thought, honestly, but they had a good story later. But over the years, I realized, man, there's so much fun we can have with telemarketers. So as a homeowner, I constantly get them calling me all the time or texting me all the time going, hey, we hear you're interested in selling your house. Well, that's news to me because I've never fucking said that. So I've decided to have fun with it. And I hope the rest of you will try to do this as well because they really start getting pissed. I'll start off with a reasonable number. They're like, are you interested in selling? What would you be willing to pay? I'll give them a off-the-wall number. Say, 550K. Well, what's it appraised at? Doesn't matter. That's what I want. They're not really sure. And I said, well, I'm gonna have to call back tomorrow and see what my boss says. Well, it's gonna be 600K tomorrow. Just to mess with them. They don't know what to do, right? And they'll keep calling back, and I'll keep throwing wild numbers. And if they actually come around and say, you know what, we'll give you 700K. Okay, you're an idiot, but I'll take that money. What's better though is when they text me. That's so impersonal. And so I will have as much fun as I can. I'll string them along with all kinds of shit to the point where I'll just start sending them inappropriate text messages. It's the funnest thing in the world. It really is. You have to try to entertain them. They have shit jobs, they have shit lives, and I just want to be able to spread a little love and humor. So when they do end up calling me, a lot of times I'll ask them right off the bat, what are you wearing? And it usually sets them off for like, excuse me? What are you wearing? I'm like, a name tag and a sock. Not what you think. Gets very quiet for a little bit. The best part though is I'm trying to get my son to do this, and he's done it a couple times. My son can emulate so many accents. It is such an amazing talent of his, and I mean, I will be in tears, almost piss my pants laughing so hard. Just hand him the phone and just let him have fun. My late father-in-law actually did this a long time ago. It was the greatest fucking thing in the world, and this is why I started messing around with telemarketers. They would call the house, and they would ask for his wife, and he would go, oh, she's died. And then my mother-in-law would be like, who's that? No, somebody telemarketer, they wanted you. You tell them they died? Well, they won't call back. Oh, they still call back. So then he would hand the phone to my son, who at the time was about 1.5, 2 years old, just learning to talk and walk and just be an obnoxious little shit, and I loved it. But he would hand the phone to my son, and my son would walk around the house, just blah, 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 blah. Eventually, he'll come up with Papa phone, and it's dead. They hung up. They got tired of it. So if you're looking for some entertainment, who has a young kid, or a couple, if I remember right, there's your entertainment. Thank you, guys. My name is Mike.